Afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. The Dodgers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Luis Perdomo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Kike.
First pitch
Hernandez.
On its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
111.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He comes in hitting over .340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Kinsler. And that's the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now to the plate, Corey Seager. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's David Freese to stand in. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's gone 3 for 4. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. Freeze, a native Texan. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is good.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first two guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Seager at second. Freeze on at first with 2 down. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Sharp ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Dodgers held scoreless early. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on MLB Network. Kenta Maeda is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First offering on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Settling in now, Greg Garcia. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Garcia is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out, nobody on. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Seager is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Stepping in, Manny Machado. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Padres down in order. Still no score. So digging in now, Chris Taylor, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Taylor.
And the pitch. Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. Margot ranging back, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, his first home run of the season, and the Dodgers strike first 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 7, the right fielder.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And Verdugo goes in front, 2 balls and no strikes. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Margot's under it, 1 down.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s. You ain't doing much with that.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Standing in now, Kenta Maeda.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To his right, Garcia. Only play is going to be a first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the on deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
In now, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2. Popped him up. Freeze on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he has a 3 for 12 line. He's set. Here it comes. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. This is skied into short left center. Hernandez moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Turner is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Takes this the other way to right. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. There's a shot out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, David Freese, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away
The
now.
batter, number 13, second baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Ball 2.
That's the ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they're having troubles in 2 significant areas, on-base percentage and strikeouts, both of which they rank near the bottom of the league. One coach told me they're doing everything they can to make adjustments, most notably by having more patient at-bats. He said there are times to be aggressive early in an at-bat, but for the most part, we need to do a better job of working the count. We have to draw more walks and get into better hitters' counts. That's something to keep in mind as we watch them the rest of the way, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. On, he pops it up. Turner shading to his right. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Luis Perdomo.
Striding into the box, Luis Perdomo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Strike taken up in the zone. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting, First baseman.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard on the ground. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder,
trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch. Clips the zone low and outside for a strike. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First pitch on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Kenta Maeda, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for L.A., but they're on top 2-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Greg Garcia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Strike two called, and it's even at 2. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Guys, it's awesome how the Padres always do such a great job honoring the United States military, isn't it?
Yeah, teams around the league show a lot of appreciation for the various military branches, but with San Diego being one of the biggest military towns in the country, this organization has always been one of the best at saying thank you for everything those men and women do. Every Sunday game, and they've been doing it for years, they're up there getting a chance to take in a ball game.
Yeah, and how cool is that? It's really become a staple of what this Padres organization does, and it's one of those things that make you stop and remember how lucky we are that we get to come to the yard and watch a ball game.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. top of the order now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Kike Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Fouled straight back.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Again, another foul ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and it eats up Kinsler.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, David Freese, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside and low, 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Three and one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Seager leads off second with one gone in the inning. And a fastball misses there, ball four.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Stock takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 66.
Max Muncy will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field,
but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Andy Green during the commercial break about the Padres offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jose Pirela.
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Oh, and he misses it. Throwing to second, and he is in there.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. So far this season, Margot is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fiorella, the runner at second with one away. Popped up. Freeze is under it. 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Now batting, Alex Verdugo will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reyes on the move, but this will land untouched. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like
Now
the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting to that one.
In now, Boston Barnes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Fiorella has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. First offering on its way, and he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, shortstop.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
At the plate, Corey Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Number 25.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, David Freese, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Seager leads off second with one gone in the inning. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Ready for another shot now, Max Muncy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Onto the party porch and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Alex Verdugo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Here's the first pitch to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit down, and this will kick off the third base bag, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kike Hernandez. He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Barnes over at second. Maeda at first. 2 out in the inning. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Barnes rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out on the the tag. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Padres nothing. Will Myers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Greg Garcia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Aaron Loop enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
38, Aaron Loop.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Loop a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one
play.
last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Standing in now, Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Hit hard on the ground to short. Kinsler for 1. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box, David Freese, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to first. The second for 1 on to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Perhaps a Pyrrhic victory there after the 9-run inning. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Padres nothing. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Ross Stripling takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
If you've got a good
Second
fastball
baseman,
going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Ian Kinsler, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Popped him up. Barnes moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Jose Pirela, as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Machado at third, Pirela at second with 2 gone.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Standing in, Max Muncy, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Eighth inning now downtown with the visiting Dodgers on top of the Padres through 7 as you get a look at our line score to this point. Ready now, Chris Taylor. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pops this one up. Machado in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been booting the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it. But they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Chris Stewart will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Mejia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Eric Hosmer, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kirby Yates.
Standing in, Austin Barnes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
Stepping up now, Ross Stripling. Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 11 home runs and 25 driven in. Right side hit hard, taken in by Kinsler, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. Garcia ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Padres nothing. Pedro Baez,
please.
a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Striding in, Greg Garcia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
The 0-2 pitch. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. San Diego down to their final strike. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict when this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kenta Maeda earns his 5th winner of the year, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.